Okay, so finally got the fuel system complete. I'll give you a quick run over of what I've done here. So we got a Raceworks, I think it's a 2-litre fuel cell, all Raceworks fittings, Raceworks 8-8 Teflon line with the braided hose. I made up this aluminium plate just to sit over all the top of the bits and pieces on the floor there that weren't level. Here's some E36 rocket cover rubber mounts there to lift up the fuel cell to be level with the pump. It's also a Raceworks, about 250 litre per hour external pump there, and Turbo Smart, I think, inline fuel filter. Still doing a bit of the wiring, got a relay there, and most of the wiring is run down to I believe it's a 20 or a 30 amp breaker there, just hooked onto here. The ground I ran onto the negative terminal of the battery, runs along the back here, and down along there and hooks onto the pump. So I can show you a bit more of the wiring if required, but there's the trigger wire, the green one that comes from under the bonnet, runs all the way up there and through the car, and then I've got the 12 volt switch wire which just hooks into a 12 volt right there. So I'll take you into the car and show you what I've done there. Okay, so we've run the 4 lines through the firewall there. I've just got some actual harness tube just to cover all that up. All 4 lines run down onto the center side of the fuel tank here. As you can see, the 2 lines in the middle there running down underneath the carb down there, and the other 2 lines, I've got these barb fittings here which go into the hose. This one's going to the feed from the main fuel tank up into the surge, and this one here is the return. It just hooks down around and comes down into that black hose back into the return there. That's just some braided E85 hose. So pretty simple. I use the original feed line that runs under the back seat over to the fuel pump side. It's just too much of a pain to try and get that through there. But yeah, that's it. It's taken quite a while for that. And then go under the car here. You can see the 2 lines running down under there, right the way along. What I ended up doing was just gutting out the brackets up here so I could feed the lines straight through. But yeah, it ran nice and straight down there. And as you can see, they run up, back up to the fuel tank up that way. Sorry, light just cut out there. So under the bonnet here, we can see where I've run the feed line from the surge tank. Comes up here. I put some heat proof cover over it, and that runs up here and hooks into the line here. So again, Raceworks fittings. We've got a Nuke fuel rail, and running Raceworks 1000cc injectors. A bit hard to see, but they're down under there. I'll put a couple of pictures on. Of those. Return line here, out the back, all -8. That goes down to a Raceworks fuel pressure regulator. Alright, so they got all -8 fittings. Got a fuel pressure gauge on the front there, and you can see the return runs straight out the bottom back down underneath the car. So reasonably straightforward. I haven't actually fired it up yet, still a little while off firing it up, but I just mounted this regulator just on a bit of angle aluminium. There's a couple of, I believe they're M6 or M8 threads already on a ledge there, so they just sat nicely on a bit of angle, so it seems pretty tight just under the ECU compartment. But yeah, that's basically the setup. This is how she's all coming along. Probably another couple of months and I'll be up and running. Don't get much time these days, so just put the intake manifold back on today so I can show everyone what's going on. Thank you very much, guys.